What's up, guys? Renee with Morgan at the Thrift store here. My really good friend, Mark Converse, he's having a week. What's the saying in the business?
You buy money when you make money when you buy it.
You make money when you buy, but the other thing I was thinking of, and I tell you guys all the time, you buy when the buying is good. And this man spent $46,000 in a matter of like 48 hours. Just before we get started on this video right now, which is going to blow you guys' mind, you bought that $11,000 unit. You've seen the video. I told you guys I'm 50-50 on it. It's not cheap, but those lockers actually can bring big money. And he scored big time. You hit a home run.
I'm making money.
He hit a home run. He's doing good. So you picked up, what, 6 of the boxes so far?
6 out of 10.
6 out of 10 boxes. He told me some of the stuff. We're going to talk about it right now. We're going to try to link up with him depending on my Storage Wars schedule and his schedule. And we're going to show you the last 4 boxes because he doesn't know what's in there. But if the last 4 boxes are like the first 6 boxes, it's going to be incredible. What's some of the cool stuff that you pulled out?
Arcade games, vintage ones.
Like the tabletops, the wood ones?
Yeah, tabletops, fireman boxes, a lot of toys, 10 toys. The last 4, you can see, you know, the original carousel horse. You can see
that's the ones we're going to open.
And just a lot of vintage clothing, all pretty much collectible.
And we're not going to go in details, but you took that load to the Swapmeet that day because you just wanted to flip it quick.
Right.
And you made your money back already, right?
Right.
So the 4 units that we're going to show in the second video is going to be all bonus, guys, no matter what it is. And as we show in Storage Wars in the business, that unit was...
This guy's funny.
A home run! High five.
Okay.
I should have been 10,050, but I didn't bid. Same thing with this house. So he just spent, what, 30,000?
34,500.
34,500. I got the pictures yesterday too. I was looking at it. I'm like, it's one of them hoarder houses. Go back to our videos. We bought a house basically just like that. I just can't deal with it. We don't have the store right now. A lot of killer stuff in here.
Moving into your new warehouse.
Moving into the warehouse. So I didn't even come up this morning. You called me. And honestly, when I seen the pictures, I seen 5 pictures. I'm like, yeah, it's going to be a good deal. But if you would have told me in advance it's a $35,000 house, I would have been here. I would have been like, no way from what I seen in the pictures. Let me just tell you, the pictures didn't do it justice. I talked to him this morning because we're going to link up to look at the other 4 boxes. And he's like, yeah, I just spent $35,000. I'm like, uh-huh. And he's like, yeah, the one in Ramona. I'm like, wow. So obviously we came up. We're going to do a video for you guys because we love you guys and we share the business with you guys. And there's so many haters out there say it's not possible. This dude came from nothing. This dude came from nothing. Kind of like at the top of our game right now. So
just a lot of hard work, and you take a lot of lumps in between. I've taken some big losers lately too, so it's not all roses and stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is a business. You know what I mean?
Maybe we'll make a video. You just bought a locker for $4,500, which is pretty much a 90% loser.
Set up locker, basically. They set it up, think they're going to hit the overage.
We're going to make a separate video with that. We'll tell the story.
Yeah.
Still working out a few things. We'll try to tell a story. But what I want to show you guys...
Lost all my money. Let's just leave it at that.
Yeah, we might tell the story. We'll see. But the reason we do these videos, we want to inspire you guys. If you work hard and you go out and you're honest and you do the right thing and you treat people right and you're like, hey, 12, 14 hours a day don't scare you, you can make a lot of money. You get on top. Anyway, so...
12, 14?
Okay, 16, 18-hour days.
Okay.
So he spent $35,000. We're about to go in. When you walked in that house, did you know right away you're going to buy it? Did you like, oh yeah?
Yeah, it's just a matter of how much I was going to have to pay.
Yeah. So
and the guy that was the backup bidder on those 10 boxes was the backup bidder on this deal also. And I still like the guy. We're friends.
Of course you're friends. It's just
You know what
business.
I mean? Yeah, I had no hard feelings, but I knew it was coming home with me.
If we had the store and we're not doing all the other stuff right now, I would be battling on this unit too. And I mean, it's always easier to say in hindsight, but in the spur of the moment,
these kind of deals are nice. You can see what you're buying, but it's an awful amount of work to pack everything and move it and identify it. Usually buy storages or everything's in boxes. This is be a load of work.
And before we start, because I know you got to get some trucks and the crew and stuff like this. So before we start going through, you want to give a shout out to your store where they can find some of that stuff?
We'll be at Converse Family Thrift, also at the sports arena at Kobeys. And later he could link in eBay account that we also have.
Okay, yeah, so you're going to send me a link. So some of the stuff probably within the next week to 2-3 weeks.
It's going to be at least a month. Probably.
Okay, so just kind of go to eBay, follow them, and a lot of this stuff, and trust me, when you start seeing this stuff, there's a lot of stuff that's really high and you just don't see it often, so we'll be on eBay. So, but anyway, we're going to go through.
Let's do this.
Me and him are best friends for like a long time, so like we call frenemies. We're always happy to see each other, just not in an auction.
Okay.
Come on in here. You know, before we do anything, just give a quick zoom of the entrance. It just gives you an idea. Oh, you know what? I just noticed these ones up there. Check up here.
With the cobwebs, yeah.
Yeah, well, that's okay. You love seeing that. We clean it. But that actually looks like sty from down here, the zoo animals. So let's just, I mean, look, and everything is full, guys. I mean, I can't even get the straw open.
Even the furniture's beautiful. It's so full you can't open it. And it's
It looks
completely
like vintage cars
filled
there.
with stuff that's totally awesome for eBay.
Yeah, really nice linen. but
Really high-end
Had,
stuff.
Asian type taste, and she loved teddy bears.
Dolls,
So
tea sets.
So there's every square inch is pretty much packed. You know, we got all the way around. Got a lot of nice china sets. And what was that Dia de Muertos?
yeah, over here, Casey. Day to day.
Yeah, like
Dolls, dresses.
all these bears.
And you said there's a lot of Steiff bears in here, right?
Yeah.
That looks Steiff right there.
Well, I don't think it's just Steiff. $225. All these bears have over $200 price tags on them.
And that's probably what she paid for them. So when she bought them, she just clipped the tags.
This one
on
was
them.
only $49.
It's great.
Yeah, it's
I mean, literally every look at
All
this
hair.
little Asian divider. That's a beautiful piece.
Beautiful
I mean, that'll probably, what do you think? 400 in
I
store?
don't even think that's
art
Asian.
all the way around. Some of it's good, some of it's generic.
Oh, we've been to that mountain. Isn't that the one that's?
Oh yeah.
That's in New Mexico.
Oh, I thought that's the one by South Dakota, the
I
straight
don't
one up
know. I don't travel.
by Mount Rushmore. It's called Devil's something, right? I think
Over
we've been
here, this is all herring, china, and cloisonne.
Here, Casey, follow us.
I know. I'm
Casey's
like,
looking
there's
at
so
stuff.
much.
Sorry, guys. Casey's shopping already, so
No, no.
she's looking.
So
And it kind of tells when we get to the
This
25
is all
minute mark.
herring and cloisonne, and then you know, there's a lot of just miscellaneous stuff inside here too.
Even
We
the
got-
cabinet's
This is her?
gorgeous.
This stuff right here, that stuff up there, this plate.
Guys, when you see hand-painted herring, when you see this stuff on yard sales and stuff, and it's not crazy expensive, just buy it.
A lot
All that
of
stuff
times,
is
most
expensive.
of the animals have this actual pattern on it.
Yeah, so that's a design. What?
Yeah, herring.
Oh, it's herring.
But-
So what is that in herring? Like $300-400?
No, it's probably it might be $40 or something.
Oh, that's it?
I don't know. I think maybe
I think it's
saw
more.
stuff. It could be. I got to look the stuff up, but I don't know. You know, china cabinets, all beautiful china cabinets.
Yeah.
You guys definitely want to go to the store. He gives good deals, guys.
Inlay with stone, mother of pearl.
You got
Oh, it's a side one.
Yeah, Renee, please don't be clumsy.
Ashton fine bone china. Yeah. This is beautiful. No, it's good. It's all good stuff. I'm just seeing if.
some of it's better than others. You know, some of it's got value. On the other stuff.
Well, this right here, set of Bluebird tea set. She paid $195 for the little tea set.
Yeah, everything's gonna be like that.
Yeah, this looks German up here. So guys, what we're probably gonna do to make it interesting, because there's literally so much stuff, we'll do about 25 minutes of this video, and we'll give you another video tomorrow. So you'll have a video coming out probably Wednesday, Thursday.
Tomorrow I'm not going to be here. They're not. They're gonna. It's just going to be out Wednesday on.
No, we're gonna film it right now, but we'll release it in 2 days.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna release you 2 videos. Here, check this out. I mean, look at this outfit right here. The bear's wearing. That's kind of cool. And then look, it looks like it's some. Oh, yeah.
It's costume. Looks like costume.
No, that's squash blossom. Bam. Pimping it. Native American style. How much is this chain?
Well, even the costume on the bear.
There's some more. She put it on all of her
Yeah.
bears.
Oh, that's nice too. But you know what? I said Native American. This doesn't look Native American. This looks
No,
like the the Pakistani tribes and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe something like that.
Oh, India.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably not good enough.
Okay,
okay.
what do you think this is worth?
I have no idea.
If you have to
let me
guess.
keep
If
on
you want to yell,
filming.
swap me right now.
Is this silver?
Move.
No, that's what I have to look at. Maybe. You know what? I don't know.
Just so I can get a really good
It's not
view
silver.
of all this.
The Pakistani's not that good. And then that's all Russian.
I bet
China
you
down
this is
the bottom.
$200.
And look at the size of these bears.
Hey, I bet you
The
it's more
whole
than $200.
house is filled with this.
Don't move too fast, Casey. So
Oh, sorry.
you'll make everybody throw up while watching this video.
I know I should have brought Tatiana. She's a better camera woman.
We got Yadros over here.
Yeah, I
They ain't
saw
worth
those.
what they used to be, but there's still Yadros and Cloisonne and painted horses all throughout.
So how many
Yeah,
Lagos
and there's
do we
more
see in there?
painted horses
Not a
in
few,
another
just 2,
room.
4, 5, 6,
Those are all artist
7,
signed.
like 8 of them.
So that showcase is going to be probably what, $1,500 to $2,000?
Yeah, that's what I was
Those
thinking.
painted horses, that's a famous design. I think that's a Spanish company
Yeah,
too.
like I said, all the boxes look like they have them in the garage. Someone try to match
Isn't it
them
funny?
up to
Look,
bring
the
up
bears are sitting here eating lunch.
Let's go see if we can find something in drawers, guys. Oh, those look like little Sterling spoons. Yep, Sterling. Nice. And then we have Ooh, more knickknacks. See, that's fun. Like when you buy these hoarder houses. Oh, I think these are expensive.
Cards. I think those are.
They're coasters.
Okay, yeah.
But
Some of the other ones is like they're.
The price is right there.
So she paid 15, but this is at the Swan Coach House. Yeah. So I had these before. You need to look these up. Some of these on eBay, 40, 50 bucks, depending on what's on them.
Oh yeah, and there's more in the drawer.
And it's like 1, 2, 3.
So remember, the coasters are.
These are worth money. Like like I had some of these before. I was paying like 40, 50 bucks.
Yeah.
It depends what the design is on them.
Yeah, I only have a week to clean this stuff out.
Yeah.
So.
Well, guys, we're gonna go to the Swapmeet booth and just make a pile.
Yeah, all you online sellers, come to Kobeys.
Yeah, come to Kobeys. Not this week, but probably next week, right?
This week also. Yeah.
There's gotta be some stuff this week at Kobeys, and he gets there early.
Furniture, a lot of this.
That tie up there, that looks like a stife. A lot of the stuff looks stife, to be honest. So that's a lot of money here for you guys. If you guys don't know, and also with old stife stuff, just go on eBay and just type in stife. You getting good footage of all that stuff?
Hopefully.
Awesome. We're just seeing how much stuff.
I mean, you could spend one video just talking about each.
Okay. So guys, we're trying to show you a lot of stuff because it's so cool. So we're showing a lot of stuff. We're going on and we're talking. I mean, look at these elephant lamps right here. I mean, they're just beautiful. So it's just amazing stuff. There's literally so much stuff to show in here. So just follow us. Hopefully we get everything that you guys want to see. So this is like another little room that's starting to go out in the patio. And again, the thing is full. Painted butterflies. Showcase with bears and special dogs. And that looks like kind of Mexican paint. Oh, look, down there, everything is full. Oh, let's see gold.
No, gold color.
Yeah, gold color. Hey, oh, here, these are good too. These are cool. New old stuff though.
Little tchotchke stuff.
But I mean, it's all like
cloisonne. She had a lot of cloisonne. That shit sells pretty good. Oh, stuff sells pretty good.
it's okay. Look at this Coke clock right here. True Temp original.
Repops on the Coke stuff, but it sells good. It's
This
all
stuff.
Coke stuff.
I mean, this little thing right here is probably a couple $100 just for this display.
I'd be happy for 100.
You'd be happy for 100. Okay, so Mark sells cheap and fast.
Yeah, and I get everybody's money every time I go out there.
And all the dolls are worth money. You can tell by their faces and their eyes, their hair. Like, they're really high-end dolls.
And so with dolls, guys, you guys see me in the past videos where a lot of them I say, hey, they're only $5, $10. So dolls are really extreme. You got to see what you have. If you just got the regular Chinese doll stuff, even though it looks really cool, it's a tough sell at $5.
No, they're not. You can tell they're super high-end.
Yeah, so if you have the high-end stuff, like the, I think Trey, some Madame Alexander's, some the European stuff, the handmade
Did you see
stuff.
that vintage one right there?
Yeah, it can go to crazy prices. So basically, you have to do a lot. I mean, this is going to take a lot of research work. Basically, one person will have to come and look up every doll, which is a lot of work, but it's worth it.
Then we come into the...
Oh, look at that. Okay, now this is crazy. Wait till you guys see all that.
Some Barbies, some Gruns.
Oh, there's a whole bunch of Barbies down there.
Those are like...
Oh, the gun, yeah.
Yeah, gun.
The bears.
This was her tea room for her bears.
Look at this, Carol. Look at this, Casey.
I don't even know where to begin.
Oh yeah, I didn't see that.
Oh, look at the carousel horse.
Yeah, so this is such a hoarder house that like every time you look, you find something new, which is awesome. Which is like in the business, these houses are so fun because like literally you can work here for 10 days and then they're like, oh, we got a collection of Ooksta and you never seen it before, you know?
Yeah,
it's
after I bought it, I walked through 4 times and I kept seeing more and more stuff I like. Oh, I didn't see that. That's cool. Big trunks and just like cool. I see $100, $200 items just around.
Oh, look at this bear. That's awesome. This bear looks really old down here too. The little jackrabbit. It's decorations, but it looks really old. Yeah, the hair.
Yeah, it's not that old, but it's still cool.
It looks old. It's made to look old, but still a cool piece. Like I said,
I had to move like these art just so we could like kind of get in here because when I bought it, I never even got past that way right there. That's the furthest I went, and then after that, after I bought it, I came back here. And this is the tea section. It looks like she's got different areas for her bears.
That's funny.
She got bears the size of.
There's just
small
2
children.
dining room tables in
You think
here.
she talked with the bears?
I don't know, but her family just didn't want this. So
Yeah, did you even see there's...
Look at the size of these huge vase tables.
There's 4 dining room tables going on
We
here.
got a little tea set.
Oh, there's another table. 1, 2, 3. Where do you see the 4th one?
That one.
That's crazy.
Just.
And all of these are super high-end dolls.
So all these big dolls right here, this section right here, it's a little bit dark in here. So
None of them Alexanders.
those
Some of them got some value, some of them not.
yeah, they got to be at least $100 a pop, at least, man. And then down here, that's the Princess Diana. So those are like $200-300 a piece. I have them. We actually got you want to look out for the big blue suitcases. Her outfits are more than $1 sometimes.
Yeah, there's miniature shadow boxes of whole scenes of dolls.
Okay, let me see that for a second, just because it's hard to go through. Show you guys. So she has a lot of like dollhouse shadow boxes. There's gonna be some of the other rooms too. We saw high up. Oh, then these things right here, those mice on top. That's a special European, like a mice family that really.
That vase.
Yeah, that's crazy.
She made into a table.
I mean, that's $300-400 at least. I sold those in my store. Like when I had that one unit on Storage Wars with Torrance, we had all these like huge.
She dressed all of her bears in jewelry too. Like they all got bracelets and necklaces and boas and scarves.
That's awesome. Yeah. There's more princess dolls back there.
Look at the lamp.
The lamps. Oh yeah, wait, you haven't even seen nothing yet. Wait till we.
There's that one. I saw one. There's another one over there. Unbelievable.
There's another set up for her bears, for her miniature set right here.
Where?
So
oh yeah. Well.
How about the rug you're standing on? These are expensive.
We can't even see the rugs right now. We're barely. But the best shelf I see so far right here. This Lady Diane and Prince Charles dolls. These dolls are very expensive, and a lot more. You'd be surprised. And I bet you in just that shelf alone, that's probably $1,500 just in that shelf. Not the whole showcase, just that one shelf. Then down there you got a little bit of European stuff. So when you guys say $35,000, this stuff adds up fast. You'd be surprised.
She loves her Tiffany lamps. I mean, Tiffany lamps like everywhere. Tiffany style.
Yeah, check this out. So, well, hopefully, maybe you find a real Tiffany.
Not in this one, but I'll take the copies. These
hey,
are pretty good.
Oh, check it. Oh, you know what? Up here.
Even these dolls.
Do you see the plates up there? This looks like it's all gone with the wind. And so there's a few plates that you kind of junk, but there's a few plates that are still good. Obviously, the Cars, the military, the Gone with the Wind, the Elvis, the Marilyn Monroes. Those plates still do really good money, $20-25 a piece. Star Wars plates.
China cabinet. Look at
The plates you don't want to get is the ones of wolves or Native American because they just made so much of it. But when you get that specialized, because they're not just plates now they cross collectibles. So not just a plate guy would buy it, but also Gone with the Wind person would buy it. Hey, you want to show some more? Okay. Just make sure to move it smooth, okay? So
even look at this doll right here.
Do you know how many minutes in first
I
video
know, I was going to say we should probably stop.
Here, stop this one for a second.
A little scary.
So guys, Mark just picked up a really interesting doll. Check this out. What does it say on this side? It looks a little scary. No, up here. What is this? This is like, they're like scary looking dolls. Oh, it's hand signed. 1968. That's carved my first doll. The Napa kits are made in the United States by Napa.
There's more in the other room of that one.
But look, it's like, I don't know. I bet you this is worth some money. The Napa kits. Here, her head fell off. Here. It's a little scary looking. But kind of cool. I bet you they're worth money. I mean, oh, there's another one right there. See, down there. There's another one down there. There's a whole bunch. So see, like with this type of stuff, and like we know a lot of stuff, but that's like, especially with this stuff, you got to be careful because you look at one, it'll be worth $15, and then you look at the next piece, and it's like, it looks pretty much just the same, but it's worth $275.
Really expensive. You can just tell by their faces which ones are really expensive.
Look
there's
at that.
One over there in that case, and then look, there's what are those boxes? And
those are shadow boxes. We just showed a whole bunch, but look at the clock next to it.
Yeah. There's
that's
one by
Herman
the staircase, too.
You can't even see it, so that's, I mean, at least $1,000. They used to be $3,000-4,000, but at least $1,000. What do you think?
Possibly. I don't like the color too much, but we'll see.
Actually, Casey just told me because she said white is in style.
Yeah, I know kitchens and all that.
Yeah, but that's not white.
Well, white cream. So you can see that's just like literally so much. We could literally go through this room and make 20 videos.
I know, right?
Those bears look interesting too. Wizard of Oz. Let's go back here. Let's look a little bit more. I think because we already have so much footage, what we'll have to do, we'll probably do it in a few more minutes. And then tomorrow we'll upload either tomorrow or the next day, depending on timing. We'll upload another video for you guys. Probably what I'll do to make it easy, we'll have one Thursday, which is this one, and we'll do a Saturday one. And then you guys get to enjoy this video, and you get to see what $35,000 buys you. And also, I want you guys to in the comments right now, if you're part of Team Bargain Hunters, Let's show some love to our friend Mark for letting. A lot of people don't want to share information. They're like, oh, we don't want to share. But me and Mark had a cool phone conversation yesterday. We were talking about how we inspire people, and that's people who make a difference in their life. He's like, you know what? Let's show them what $35,000 buys, and how we think. And like, this man has a lot of knowledge. I learned a lot of stuff from him throughout the years. Good guy. So let's go in the comment section right now, Team Bargain Hunters, and let's say shout out to Mark and shout out to Converse Thrift, and just let's give him a big thank you in the comment sections because he's going to read that. And then also leave in the comment section, what do you guys think about the deal? There's a lot of people out there that'll say, oh, $35,000 no matter what, I'm not going to spend it. Or, you know, you showing us stuff that we can't do. But remember, him and me, we started on the bottom, like with no money, with nothing, with just some guns and some spirit. And, you know, we got knocked in the face a lot. And you know what?
A strong back. Don't forget the strong back. And willing to work really hard and control your own destiny by what you buy and what you hustle and what you, you know, when you sell it.
Tell them.
You know, definitely.
Yeah. And like how many times that I know you have many times, and I know we have definitely many times. How many times we get knocked in the face where we make a bad decision or something doesn't work out?
I've had several of those lately. I've made some losses on some big buys and.
But you know what? Renee says you're not a real buyer until you lose the money.
Well, then I'm a real buyer. Weekly. I'm a real buyer weekly.
Even before, I want to take you guys back, and this is for inspiration, in the early days. Now, this dude has a bankroll. We have a bankroll. We have assets and stuff like this, so we can recover. At this point, it sucks, and it hurts, and it's frustrating, but we're good. But I know you remember, and I know you told me stories. I know I have it. I remember, like, when my daughter, when she was pregnant, and, like, Matson and Rommel ran me up to 1,700 unit. I looked really, really good. Yeah. And that was like all the money we literally had, like no rent paid, nothing. And then we started going through a unit, and it's like, oh my God, if I have a really, really good week on a Swapmeet, the people are paying top dollar and they need stuff, maybe I get my money back. Not counting all the work I have to do. So I know you had many deals where you just like lose 80% of your bankroll and it just sucks and you kind of start over, right?
Yeah, several times a month I lose big on something when I gamble and I'm just not picking the right one, you know?
But I say also early, in, like when you first started, when you started with nothing, like you had like wipeout moments where like it just set you back a year and you got to start over. But you're like, hey, I'm going to go do it. I'm not going to quit. I'm still going to do it, right?
Right. After you get a taste of this business, you don't leave. If you remember all the good deals that you bought, and obviously I paid a boatload of money, but there's a boatload of merchandise here, so you know, I mean, I'll be selling teddy bears and dolls and knickknacks for quite a while.
Yeah, and then you guys go to his store, check out his store if you're in the area. Definitely. Go to Kobeys Swapmeet, check out the eBay. Make sure you text message me the link to eBay tonight, or just the name, and I can link it.
Okay.
And but yeah, guys, we try to inspire. A lot of this stuff, like sometimes people say, "Oh, you guys are showing up." We're not showing up. We're trying to inspire. And you wouldn't believe the letters we get in the mail and the emails we get, people thanking us, and you know, we make a difference in their life. Because at the end of the day, guys, this is one of the greatest countries in the world. Still, it is possible. It's all up to you. Everything is an excuse unless you want to work hard. Now, with the exception if you have medical problems, but this is still the greatest country in the world. So let's look at some more stuff because I know you guys are dying to see it. But one day I want you guys to email us and say, hey, when you bought in your area, these huge deals because you saw it here, and you just cannot be afraid to spend money. And it's effort, just like how our family, the whole family is involved. Same thing with Mark's family. He has 3 daughters, a son, beautiful wife. Everybody's involved. His sister's involved.
In child labor.
Oh yeah, that's why we have kids. Hey, in this business, it's great to have a lot of kids. You just keep on reproducing. They come in handy.
Okay.
You know, so everybody's involved. We're walking back here, show some more stuff.
Then,
check out this clock up there. It's like sparkling. It looks dirty right now, but it actually looks cool.
Yeah,
unless it's plastic.
It had some water damage, so that's.
Well, is it glass or plastic?
Well, from here I can't tell, but it's got some mildew on it, so that's like one of the things that'll probably be left behind.
But check it. If it's glass, you can wipe it off.
Yeah. Looks like it's on the dial.
Oh, on the dial, yeah, you screwed.
and then let's go
You guys
and
want
wrap
to say
it
hi?
up. Oh, yeah.
That's Maria. And Deanna, I know her since she was a little stinky. She used to walk around the Swapmeet, and she was like feisty because Swapmeet customers sometimes can be tough, and people would come up and like, so we frustrated. Me and Mark are complaining about people being cheap, and like, so she's standing there. And it's like something like it's $10, and the guy's like, "Will you take 8?" She's like, "No." And I'm like, "Wow, down, boy, down." Put her on a leash. But then she was hustling. Like, when did you start to Swapmeet? Like really young, right?
Since I was born.
Well, when were you productive? Okay, like Tatiana's been there since she's born, but not the most productive. But like, when have you actually? I mean, I remember you being super little, giving change and watching people.
What was I, 4, Dad?
Yeah, probably something like that.
That might okay.
She wasn't making change back then, but yeah.
Child labor was to a whole new level. But like, look, what I'm saying, like, I remember her being like 7, 8, 9 years old and just being like hustling up, helping Dad, watching customers, getting stuff ready, thinks she's running the show, bossing everybody around. You
They're
know?
running the show now. I needed them yesterday on at the Swapmeet to make change and negotiate and collect money and bag stuff up and wrap up all the glass and watch people. You know.
But that's the best part, you know. Not only do you provide a future for yourself, you provide a future for your family. You teach you kids like, hey, college is super important and everything. But there's a lot of different options to make money in America, and you can be your own boss, and you don't have to worry about somebody being in a cranky mood. And
Control your own destiny when you take vacations, when you take time off, when you work hard for a while, and then you know what I mean. Then you back at the grindstone again, and as deals come up, you just got to buy them.
Yeah,
Because this kind of stuff I haven't seen in several years.
last time I seen a house like this was the an Indian Native American hoarder house. We bought that, and I think we spent $20,000 or $25,000. What did we spend?
Yeah, but it came out to 30
Oh, no,
or
30,
32.
yeah.
I think it came out to
I was in New
32.
York with my son on his 10th birthday at the Royal Rumble. That's why I missed that auction.
I actually called the guy to Royal Rumble. I'm like, hey, there's an auction coming up. Can we have the
we
date
did a
at this
week
time?
long- Yeah, I was regretting that, but we had it planned already.
Actually, you know what? It was 30.
It saved Renee a lot of money, probably.
Probably did, because that was a really good house.
Because actually,
too.
the owner of the hoarder house, I bought 3 stores in Old Town
Yeah.
with a partner for $52,000, and that was the second half. So
When they bought that, I was still in Vegas. So me still being in Vegas saved Mark probably a lot of money. Actually, we probably would have
Vice versa, yeah.
Vice versa, yeah. But hey, so yeah, no. Actually, now that I think about the hoarder house, well, you're right. It was $30,000 because we bet $25,000, and then it was a $5,000 deposit where like the terms they put on it, we knew there's no way we can ever fulfill those terms. So we told the auctioneer in advance, like, look, we'll do the $5,000 deposit, but we are planning on forfeiting. We want to make sure that's cool with you and we don't get in trouble. That was at Fisher Auction. They were like, yeah, no, totally cool. And you can find the videos. Just go to our channel, look at Indian hoarder houses. There's like probably 6 or 7 videos on there. So, but yeah, since then, I haven't seen a house like this. So this is awesome. So we're going to look at the front room right now, and then the rest we're going to show tomorrow. So let's look a little bit up front here, and then we're going to do some more up front. I mean, this is fun. Like, guys, literally, I can film 10 hours here, and we can really go into details with stuff like this.
what'd you find?
Here,
Look
not a
at
big
that.
clock, grandfather clock.
Hey, this bear right here, just looked it up, sold $400.
Yeah, let's take a look at it.
Oh, 400?
Okay.
Go.
Is it Steif? Here. Beautiful.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, same bear. Same tag.
So $400.
That's sold. Wow. And what's the brand on this one? Steiner bears. Oh, Germans. You know, I haven't noticed all the bears are usually Germans, big bears. So, and it's also hand signed by somebody, Humphrey Heidi Steiner. So I'm assuming this is German by the name.
Good thing you're German. You could actually pronounce it where it sounds right. It would come out.
Steiner! Eingreifen!
Yeah, we definitely have a lot of work here and a lot of research for me to maximize the dollar.
Yes.
I think I'm gonna have to fill up another container or 2 with eBay stuff.
I think the same thing.
And to
I
be
think a
honest,
lot
I
like-
think there's so much in this house we need to make it into 3 videos. So
Okay, guys, we showed you so much stuff. Either tomorrow or the next day, we'll do part 2 of this video series. You don't want to miss it. We barely showed anything yet.